Good morning. Happy birthday, Girl Scouts. It's
Yay, happy birthday.
another edition of Coffee Break with the product program team, or some of it.
Some of our team, we're dwindling like week by week by week. It's only because we're in the cupboards today. So Michelle and I, although Michelle has a cupboard, so I thank Michelle for being here today with us. To us,
Good
me.
morning. Happy birthday,
Oops,
Girl
sorry. I'm
Scouts.
playing it. I can see two things at once. I don't know what's happening here. I've got too much going on. Anyway, so let's talk about the first thing on our agenda is cupboard. So a lot of you are looking for cookies, right? So we're going to have open cupboard hours. Buffalo and Rochester and Jamestown will be open. Well, we can do the hours. Today, Buffalo is just doing our regular hours, so we're not open for walk-ins, but we will be doing walk-in hours from 12 to 4 tomorrow. And then Michelle, what are your hours you're doing today?
I am doing walk-in hours today, 4 to 6, and tomorrow, 9 to 11. So if anybody needs cookies and they didn't put a planned order in, that's your chance to come in. I should have anything that anybody wants, but it would obviously be whatever's available. It's yours if you want it. I'll give it to you.
Yes, we have a ton of cookies. So we also have kind of like I want to say it's a cupboard. It is a cupboard. Eastern Hills Mall in Williamsville. We will be there. I actually will be there tomorrow. So if you are in need of cookies, just send me an email through my regular email, or you can go through customer care and let me know you need cookies because I will be there tomorrow all day. We have a lot of cases sitting there. We're doing Grubhub out of that location, as well as cookie booths. So we can utilize that as well. Rochester, I believe, is 10 to 11 tomorrow, but we'll put all the hours in the comments below, as well as we'll send it out in our cookie connection. So we do have a promotion coming up. It's going to go out today, but we're going to give you guys a little sneak peek. What it is, and a lot of people have been asking for the signs. Find Girl Scout cookies here. I don't know if you've seen them or not. I don't have one with me. Do we have, are they on our website maybe? I don't know. They're cute. They have cookies on them. Get your Girl Scout cookies here. Lawn signs. I'm falling apart today, people. Lawn signs. We are giving away, if criteria would be, you have to put in a planned order. Your troop has to put in a planned order to pick up cookies next week, 30 cases. So if you pick up 30 cases next week, you're entered to win a booth box. Michelle, what else is in the booth box? I know it's the sign. I know it's the window cling. I know it's a tablecloth.
I know it's a nice booth box, a nice cargo carrier.
It's a carrier
box.
I think there may be a money pouch in there.
Maybe a Be Amazing mask or two. Yes. I don't know for sure what's going to be in there, and they might not all be the same. It might be a little different. They might be changed up. So it'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise, but it'll be awesome. It's awesome.
A nice item.
Yes, absolutely. And I think you absolutely will, if you're doing booths, this is something that you definitely will want. So I know a lot of people have been asking for these lawn signs because they've seen them at our office when they popped in. So yeah, definitely.
So some of them may have a lawn sign, some of them may have a tablecloth, some of them may have water bottles. You just never know what's going to be in them. It'll be a surprise. But you have to have your planned order in by Sunday night to be entered into this.
Yep. 11:59 on Sunday. So 30 cases gets you in for a drawing for that. What else we got going on? We have cookie booths.
Cookies. Okay. We have cookies going on.
Can you tell we've been working like 60 hours a week?
Delivery's over, cupboards are hopping.
Cupboards are busy. You will know if you, especially, I saw Buffalo yesterday because I can only speak to Buffalo's cupboard. They had a line. Unfortunately, you may have to wait a little bit to pick up your cookies. They're going as fast as they can. They have a ton of orders. So just be patient, please. But we can tell you cookie booths from what we have seen and what I've heard. I've talked to leaders when I was there yesterday in Buffalo, talked to 2 leaders who told me they're selling out of cookies. So people want their cookies. Just remember, last year at this time was not a good time in America. And we had to stop cookie booths. So those people that were like, oh, I'll get my cookies next week, they couldn't because we had no cookie booths running. So people have
They're
been
looking.
going like a year or more
They're
without that.
looking, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Which brings
So,
us to the next point. We still have a lot of open booth availability for some of the council booths that we secured, locations that we reached out to partners in the community, and they've agreed to allow Girl Scouts to sell cookies there. And there's a lot of them that have not been booked. So
yes.
if anyone is looking to do a cookie booth, there's some great opportunities. Just take a look. There's quite a few for this Saturday.
There are. And
So-
really, you got to look at the locations because we're going to again boost the Don's Car Wash. Because Michelle went there the other day. And we had somebody from Buffalo actually driving there to do a booth because you went there, you couldn't even find a parking spot, and it was midweek, right? It was like
Yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah.
What's there? Like when you pull up to Don's Car Wash, you think, oh my God, it's a car wash. Oh no, there's more than a car wash.
It's a car wash, it's a can redemption center, it's a gas
Mini mart?
station, it's a mini mart. And
Mhm.
there is traffic all the time. When I pulled up, I was on the phone, actually, Laura and I were talking, and I said, well, I'm just getting here. I said, oh my gosh, there's
Where-
like crazy traffic everywhere. So
Yep.
I met with the gentleman. He is wonderful. He's got a great spot scoped out for the girls to be, a nice safe location up against the building. I really want to hear, I want somebody to do the booth, and I want to hear how it goes, because I'm just excited.
Yeah, lots of traffic. So in my area here, we have the Fairdale Banquet Center, which is on Worley and Union. He is allowing us to use his parking lot. That is across the street from a restaurant that does on Friday nights about 500 walk-in fish fries. So think of your clientele. They're coming in for fish. What goes with fish?
A Girl Scout cookie.
10 minutes, right? Yes.
Right.
So right across the street. And we also have the Kenton schools. All of the schools in the Kenton School District have offered us their parking lots. So you're talking Kenmore East, Kenmore West, Hoover, Edison, all of these parking lots, Lindbergh, all open. They're all obviously within walking distance of people's homes because they're in a school, so the kids are around. So take a look at Rochester. I know I'm not familiar with the area as much, but I know there's availability in Rochester as well. Marketplace Mall, I believe, has some. So, keep in mind, it is nice outside. So if you've been out, you've seen
Saturday
traffic
is supposed to be
insane.
sunny.
And it's crazy
Saturday's-
busy. People are out, so
They're ready to be out. They want to be outside. They're looking for Girl Scout cookies.
they are looking for Girl Scout cookies. So take a look at our available booths that were booked by council. You don't have to do any of the legwork. All you have to do is book it in Smart Cookies and show up with your cookies. I mean, it's that simple. So we had, last I looked, there were about 200 available, 200 booth slots available in there. So we've opened up some
Yeah,
more stuff
so
at
if-
Eastern Hills Mall as well. So
if you've been on the fence about maybe you didn't know if you wanted to do a booth and now you're thinking, well, it's going to be sunny, let's go out. We've got walk-in cupboard hours so that you can get some cookies.
Yep.
And you can secure one of those locations just by going into Smart Cookies.
exactly. So, and I'll tell you, I was again, I'm just telling you all my experiences this week. When I went to Buffalo yesterday, they had a booth that was being set up. One of our volunteers from Tri County was doing a booth there for Grubhub, and it was about 4:10. And we had in the cookie finder that the booth started at 4:30. There was somebody walking around, and finally she stopped me and said, where can I get Girl Scout cookies? Because I saw that there's a booth that's supposed to be here. I can't find it. I'm like, well, it doesn't start till 4:30. So people are using that cookie finder to find their cookies. So again, if you are having a booth that is not in Smart Cookies, put it in there. I'm telling you right now, it's going to drive traffic to your booth. You're going to sell out because people are just on the lookout, and they are, they want their cookies.
Mhm. Yeah, we got cookie fever and spring fever and cabin fever all rolled into one. So get out there and
And there's money coming in to families. So, that's going to be a special treat for them. Also, don't forget the share program. I think it's important to note because I'm seeing, last year was huge for share because of all of our essential workers. They are still essential and they are still working really hard. So if you are doing a cookie booth, or if you're selling cookies door to door, asking family or friends. Don't forget to ask about that share option. And you can even take an order for cookies. So say, you know, my mom's going to buy 10 boxes. I'm going to throw on an extra 2 Thin Mints for share. You can get those 2 Thin Mints and take them directly to, you know, the police, fire, any hospital, anyone that's deemed an essential worker. They would appreciate that greatly. And they're still out there, you know, working really, really hard for us. So don't forget to do the share portion of our program as well. So I'm thinking, is there anything else? Did anyone make those cookies that Megan made? I was going to make those, and I wasn't available.
No, I have not had time, and I shared my baking experience, so it's not going to happen, but I'd love to hear how everybody else did.
I know, they look so good. I've been thinking about those for like days and days. Danielle, I was just reading comments. She wants to do Don's Car Wash if she wasn't busy with 3 booths this weekend. They are month long, Danielle. So if you want to go do a cookie booth, I think they're up until the end of the month, right?
All 3 Saturdays in March, so
All 3
13th,
Saturdays.
20th, 27th.
Yes. And Danielle
2
also has
shifts,
a good
one,
point.
I think it's 11 to 1 and 1 to 4.
Okay.
So there's 2 shifts, so 2 troops.
And remember, Easter's coming up. So you want to know a really good plan. If you get an Easter basket and you throw some Girl Scout cookies in there, you can be like, hey, this is a good Easter basket little goodie that you can put in from the Easter Bunny. So Danielle also had a good idea. She was saying she sold a bunch of cookies to customers during when parents were picking up. So, you know, keep that in mind as well. If you're doing a virtual booth, make it a regular booth, okay? And you will see how many customers, or a lemonade stand, they'll add, even if customers have purchased before, they're gonna be like, oh my God, I don't have enough Thin Mints. I don't have enough lemonades. Don't forget the s'mores. It's the last year. S'mores are going crazy this year. I'll tell you that too. So don't forget about the s'mores. Last year for s'mores, people are kind of upset about that. I can't wait to see the new cookie, but.
I know I told you, did I tell you the story about my son told me that his favorite cookie last year? I finally decided my favorite cookie, Mom. And I said, great, what is it? Thanks a lot. And I said, well, you better buy a lot because it's the last year. So then he just told me that he's discovered his new favorite cookie. It's the s'more. And I said, well, you better buy a lot.
It's the last year. Oh, poor
He'll be
thing.
fine. He'll find a new one.
Maybe the new one will be his new favorite.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I can't wait to find out what it is.
Promote the Toast Yay. You know, that's another, those are going pretty hot too. So, you know, our sale, I think we're doing very well. Customers are excited to see the girls. I'm excited to see the girls out there. Send your pictures into communications@gswny.org. Make sure you're doing all the social distancing and wearing the PPE. But we love to see the girls in action. We had some girls show up at our mega pickup, our mega drops, and I love seeing them. I love seeing our girls. They did a couple of TV spots, which was fun to watch them as well. So we are excited to see you guys out there. We do have our secret shoppers out there, right, Michelle?
We do.
Don't forget about
we do.
So if you may be secret shopped, so that's another reason why you need to put your booth into Smart Cookies, because that's how our secret shoppers find you. When you get a cute little patch.
Yeah, and we know that there are the girls just want these patches. We've been doing this for years. They love to get it, and so that's the only way you get one is if you're at the booth.
The other promotion we have, if they buy 5 boxes of cookies, right? They get put in for cookies for a year.
Crazy for Cookies.
Crazy
that's on our website. You can give your customer, you can incent them to try to upsell the girls. You know, it's a great opportunity for them to upsell the customer by offering that customer an entry in for cookies for a year. And it's real simple. There's a QR code, or they can just type in the website, and just all they have to do is fill out a form by like the 1st of April or something. It's just really simple.
Yep. And there's cards on our website that you can print out and just put at your booth. So if customers do buy 5 boxes, you can just hand them a card and they can go on their happy way and enter to win a year's supply of Girl Scout cookies. So it's a great promotion for our girls. It's a great way for them to learn, because that's what businesses do now. You know, they do all what they call upselling, but it helps the girls learn that tactic of talking to their customers about what they can get if they do something. So it's kind of, the persuasive type of communication, which definitely you need in the world today. So
It's also a great way to tack on the share piece.
Yep.
To get them, if you buy a share package, I can give you an entry into, you've already bought whatever. So it's the opportunities for the skill building for girls.
Yep. And they can talk about their goal. If they have a goal to go to camp, don't forget to mention that when girls are selling. I know as a customer, when I go to a booth, I always ask the girls, how many cookies do you want to sell this year? And they'll tell me, 200. And I'll say, what do you want to do? And they'll say, I really want to go to camp, or we want to go to the science museum. Ask the girls what they want to do, because they talk about it in their troop meetings. So, if you're a customer out there, and you talk to the girls, because they definitely love to talk, and we're teaching them public speaking. A lot of them come out of their shell during the cookie program, and people will say, oh my God, my daughter at the beginning of Girl Scouting, she wouldn't talk to anybody. And now, she went through cookies, and now she's great at, even stuff like going to a restaurant and ordering food. Some kids are very hesitant to do that. And I can tell you, my youngest, she gained that skill of being able to order her own food at a restaurant, at the age of, 7. So it's just simple things like that the cookie program does teach our girls. So, and Danielle's doing the lemonade stands today. Danielle, you need to send us pictures. I'd love to see that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let us know how it goes.
Yes.
We're excited about lemonade stands too.
Yeah, so today would be a great day to do one. I'm looking out the window and it's beautifully sunny. I don't know if it's cold. I haven't been outside yet, but beautiful day to do something with your Girl Scout cookie program. So on that note, we will end our coffee break today. It was great talking to you guys.
I just want to do a quick shout out and say that as a cupboard manager, I am so looking forward to seeing leaders that I haven't seen in so long. So I'm anxious to get my cupboard rolling so I can see everybody.
Put in a planned order with Michelle. She really wants to see you guys. And with all like Debbie and everybody. It was great. I saw Julie Winters yesterday. It's nice to see our volunteers. We haven't seen you guys in like a year. So I did see some at delivery, but it's great to see you guys. We miss all of you. We miss the girls. So come put in a planned order so we can see you. If nothing else, just so we can see you, right?
Yeah. Stop in, pick up a case of Thin Mints during the walk-in hours.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, so if there's any questions after this is finished, just drop them in the comments. We will answer you as they come in. customercare@gswny.org is your best bet to get one of us. It's the easiest way to get through to our team. So if you have questions or concerns or anything that you need from us, just send an email to customer care and we will be there for you. So have a great weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather. Hopefully you will sell a ton of cookies this weekend. And don't forget the 30 case promotion. We will be sending that out in an email as well. So you guys have all that info. So have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.